Ajax can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's down to business here. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, super find. He might be in here! And here's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Suarez, I've always been
Luis Suarez!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well, they could break here. No, that's been intercepted. He's got away. And the shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Good read, needed to be. And here's the chance to counter. Thuram. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, that's well spotted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram calmly anticipates. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Ajax yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Thuram to Musiala. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Messi. That's good vision, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Musiala. Oh, good balls. There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ajax with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position. Header! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He's got to be in here! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Traoré. And he's been shifted off it. Luis Suarez. That has been cut short. One of his... It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Adams can get it clear. Roberto Carlos heads it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Turan. And it's Messi. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. And here's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Brilliantly cut out. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's a nice ball. That pass isn't the best.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Lam. The ball's gone astray. And he's quick to snatch it back. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
Whistle goes,
Luis
and
Suárez.
we start the second
El
half.
dorsal 19. El
So neither
dorsal
side has
17.
yet broken through.
Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos.
Musiala,
El dorsal 9.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
El
risks.
dorsal 11.
corner number 2
Messi.
then.
El dorsal 20. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Great position here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a sharp pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Eto, that is good alertness. Pedri. There will be a throw-in. Traumeri. No, he's not getting past him there. Well read, nice interception. Ajax do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Thuram. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Could be danger here. Rijkaard cuts it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Tomiyasu. Musiala. And it's Messi. Puyol. Oh, there's a probing ball. Adams kept his eye on it,
La
and he's
asistencia a
there.
este partido
Messi.
asciende a 96.628
Well seen.
espectadores.
Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball over the top. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Musiala. David Villa. David Villa hits one! He scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Gol del Ajax. Marcó en el minuto 65 el dorsal 7. Villa.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Messi. David Villa. He's free, he has got space. Ajax have it back and can go again. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's been cut out, well played. Ajax do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Can he get it through? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pull it. David Villa. He could be in here. Pull it. And he's managed to... Can he finish? Goal! Ajax! Into the lead once more. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ajax get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Look at... and the shot! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Ajax take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now that's well seen too. Thuram. And here's Del Piero. Eto'o. Great hit! Sticks it away!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Ajax probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Forwards and with intent.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's had a shot! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So here comes the
21.
substitution.
El dorsal 25. Fabio Cannavaro. Serán sustituidos.
Just seeing the
por
board now,
el
it's going to be
dorsal
5
4.
extra minutes.
El dorsal 24.
That is a... Messi!
Habrá 5 minutos de
Denied
descuento.
by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desperate defending required here. Check and pick that up. Showing great feet there. Can he put it away? Chouameni. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Griezmann. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot.
And the shots! Adams has got himself a free kick. Chouameni. Back into the middle. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Ajax are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Van Basten. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. The movement tries a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Ajax grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will
Haaland! Turns and goes back. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Has a look and plays it forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Pedri has found the net here, of course. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. And it's Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Well, played right into his path. Beckham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Basten. Tchouaméni. Messi hits one! He scores! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he spark a counter here? Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Chooses to go back. Griezmann. So, what can they make of this? Haaland. It's Bellingham. Mbappe! Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's the end of the first half. Ajax head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, good-looking ball. And the counter is on. Adams. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alvarez. Chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tomiyasu. Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Haaland proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that's well spotted. Musiala.
The attendance for this
It's
match
Van
was
Basten.
80,314.
Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Haaland. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Chouameni. Musiala. Van Basten. Now it's Pedri. A lot of space ahead of him. Beckham gets it away. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ajax clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Van Basten. And he's heaved it away. Oh, what has happened here? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Musiala. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Adams cuts out the pass. Beckham. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Oh, nice touch.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ajax really will have to throw everything at this now. Neuer catches it safely.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Pedri. Musiala. Van Basten, who's set up one goal so far. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field.
Desperate defending required here.
Griezmann. Number 9.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Number 11. Erling Haaland. Coming on the field.
You wonder
Number 25,
if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity,
Number 7,
Peter, for a late steal here.
Number 20, Fernando Torres. Substitution.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Aimed
There
beyond
will
the
be 1 minute
defence.
added time.
Chouameni gets a foot in here. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Nakamura. We've seen that. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam. The club that unites this city. The club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Raul finds himself offside. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full... Bellingham!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Griezmann. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And here's Raul. Valverde. Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There is the breakthrough!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Mbappe. Raul. Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Adams calmly anticipates. Rodri. Griezmann. Mbappe. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That has been cut short. Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show...
Great hit! Lampard gets it away. And it's Vieira. No, he's not getting his way this time. Valverde. That is good alertness. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lampard. And it's Messi. Now it's Griezmann. Nice interception, well timed. Valverde looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's put... Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Fiddles it through. Now it's Griezmann. Mbappe! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Foot in. Ajax are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Mbappe. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Adams. Nicely weighted. Has a go! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Lampard. Vieira cuts out the pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tomiyasu. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Messi. And here's Griezmann. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the half-time whistle goes. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Ajax were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 22, Mbappe.
And we're underway again.
Number 6,
Look,
Kadri.
before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Valverde. David Villa touches it back. Passing nice and neat. And it's Messi. Ajax come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Lampard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Adams. Maldini. Ajax looking to pass their way through. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And the shot! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to...
Can he put it away? Sticks it away! Ajax are level. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Musiala. And it's Griezmann. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Musiala. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
David Villa. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams cuts it out. And it's Griezmann. That's a sharp pass. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Bellingham. Ajax still have the cards to affect this game. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. That is a brilliant interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Messi. Messi. Musiala. Mateus. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for the run. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He can get that
There will
clear.
be 1 minute added time.
That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 42.
There'll be a minute of
Musiala.
stoppage time.
Number 10. Messi. Number 23. Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Mateus taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
We get a throw in. Pedri, and that is a little undercooked. Good running, strong and purposeful.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Shapes to shoot.
And the counter is on.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Messi. Ajax still without a single shot on target. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Now it's Messi. And he's surging through. There's no flag.
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Throw in. Bergkamp. Goulet. Brilliantly cut out. Gullit. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rummenigge.
And the shot! Goal! Ajax!
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Ajax have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Chouameni. Goulet. He's got away. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ajax finding their passes.
Goes for the header! It's in!
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
The feeling starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bergkamp is there, and he can get that clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tomiyasu. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pullet taking charge of the dead ball. Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground
2
perfectionist.
minutes has been indicated.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Messi. Well, played right into his path. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the first half is done. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. Look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Ajax
Substitution.
are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Rodri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's fabulous. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Adams. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Can he finish? Schneider. Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Adams cuts out the pass. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Ajax clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Ajax are having a ball here. Oh, what's he done? And the finish! Sticks it away! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tomiyasu. Messi. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Could move up a gear here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tomiyasu. Pullet. Looking tidy in possession here. Here's Tchouaméni. Rummenigge. Can he put it away? They've done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic...
Great chance! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ribéry, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Goulet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's good running with the ball. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And that is his first. The first, surely, of many, many to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bergkamp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Goulet. Driving on and making good progress. Goulet. Closing in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ribéry, and there's green grass ahead of him. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Ajax clearly now in lead preservation mode. And the number on the board is 3. Thuram, Rijkaard, Goulet, Tchouaméni, and time is up. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello everybody, and please join me.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And a fantastic, tight venue, the Gewiss, now looking every bit a 21st century stadium after the recent renovations. And already we're underway here.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive penchant.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented, famously called Rafinha! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Good ball over the top. Rummenigge tries to get it clear. Spread neatly. Pedri. Lovely bit of skill. Rummenigge looks to clip a chance for the header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Pedri. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Goulart wins the duel this time. Pedri. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Goulart. Hits one! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. And it's Messi. Oh, super find.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's heaved it away. Can he finish? Goal! Ajax! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
Ajax have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Here's a man in form. Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Out of play for a goal kick. Belletti. Rafinha might just make this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rafinha. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rafinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
he needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Maradona. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rummenigge. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Pedri. And it's Maradona. Costa Curta. It's Pedri. Nicely aimed pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Goulet has headed upfield. We are into overtime. Pedri. Now it's Maradona. Tchouaméni. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Ajax go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. So off we go once more. Ajax carrying a 1-goal lead. Goulet. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tchouaméni. And here's Messi. Costa Curta cuts it out. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. Goulet. Pedri. Goulet providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rafinha. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ajax are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And here's Mbappe. It's run loose here. Aimed beyond the and again! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Pedri. Rummenigge. That is a great ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Rummenigge! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
sostituzione per l'Ajax. Numero
It's their
13.
second corner of the game.
Numero 6. Numero 17. Numero 10.
They've played it short.
Messi. Lascia
Mateus.
il numero 9.
And that has
Il
been
numero
clubbed
25.
away.
Il numero 5. Iniesta.
And it's
Il numero
Rijkaard.
7.
It's a good spell of
Villa.
possession, this. Engages and forces him off the ball. David Villa. Pullet. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Ajax get their fourth corner. Ah, that's a fine interception. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Iniesta.
Bullet really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half an hour gone in the second half. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Goalkeeper's ball. Taken back almost at once. And it's Maradona. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mateus. And it's Bergkamp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chouameni. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's had a shot!
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Vinicius Junior. Maradona.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vinicius Junior. Ah, he's had it taken off him. It's a sharp pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The ball has bounced loose now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Facciamo gli auguri a tutti i tifosi
Well, after
che
all of
oggi
that, Jim,
festeggiano
what are you
l'anniversario.
thinking? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty.
So a big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well read, and the danger is averted. So, what can they make of this? Pedri was in no mood for any of that.
And here's Sané. Gets his head to it!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that has left him in a heap. Ajax leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Ajax looking to pass their way through. Tomiyasu. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passing nice and neat. Ajax are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Tomiyasu makes the interception. Stoichkov ploughing through the middle. Tomiyasu with the clearance.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Tomiyasu, very much a man of this moment. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Van Basten. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Adams. Gullit might just make this. Gullit. That's an excellent interception.
De Bruyne.
The Netherlands look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing.
And Stoichkov!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh no, what has happened here?
Can he finish? They've scored! The Netherlands are level.
As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Mbappe.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pedri. He is through here.
Mbappe! Goal! Ajax! Into the lead once more.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? it's Van Basten.
Mbappe.
Now it's Mbappe. Gabriel with the clearance. Sane. Now it's Stoichkov. The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Interesting ball. Now it's Stoichkov. Vieira. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a fine interception. He opts to go forward. Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Goulet. That's a nicely measured pass. They're urging him to shoot. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And this could be the final action of the first half. Gullit goes short. Now it's Mbappe. And he's straight offside. And it's Stoichkov. Sane. And the first half is done. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. With neither side holding back here, it has been quite a half. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Quite a thriller this one's become. And the finish! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Ajax take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Check will they claim to that? Vieira. Sane. Oh, super ball. Sane. Sane! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
The attendance
Pedri.
for this match was
He's got away.
51,577.
Oh, that was vital. Sane. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gakpo. Goulet. Goulet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Gullit. And he's managed to get free. That is lovely. And it's Vieira. Sane. Oh, they could break here. Stoichkov. Brilliantly cut out. Nice ball, and he might be... Big chance! Goal! the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
The Netherlands go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Has a goal! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17.
So all square and
Number
not for the
22.
first time.
Well, there's resilience for you,
Number
Peter.
18.
As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Musiala. Number 14.
And he's had it nicked
Mohamed
away.
Salah.
And he
Number
welcomes it in.
9. Thuram. Substitution.
Chouameni. He won't be happy with that one. David Villa. Mohamed Salah. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Villa has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
That's a little off target. Vieira.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
David Villa. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Fernando, he gets big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. That's headed upfield.
Added
Thuram.
minute has been indicated.
No way through. And it's Sané. Maradona. Check and pick that up. Chance here to counter. 4 extra minutes added on. Pedri. Musiala. Musiala.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Messi. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Could try cutting inside here. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. Messi. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yaya Toure. And Gabriel. Manchester United have reclaimed it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's them. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Goulart was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. Mateus. David Villa. This might spell take. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that.
David Villa gets through on his own. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hernes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Seedorf. Bellingham. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Bellingham. And it's Seedorf. And he was alert to it. Goulart. Goulart. David Villa. And the shot's on here. And that's an excellent interception. Bellingham. That has been cut short. Tomiyasu. Seedorf. Adams cuts out the pass. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa. Oh, this is a... Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. And again! Oh, it's come loose.
Bellingham. Yaya Toure.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Roberto Baggio. Goulet. Messi.
A player who needs no introduction.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateus. Nice sequence of passes, this.
There will be 1 minute
Now
added
it's
time.
Dembele.
Now it's Bellingham. Nice interception, well timed.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's been a decent 45
Hello,
minutes.
attendees.
Competitive,
This
certainly,
is a
and a
lost
goal each.
children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
Ajax get the second half going.
Ajax clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. Goulet. Mateus.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Ajax take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
There's the shot! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Both sides
Van
then
Dijk.
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Bellingham.
Ajax go
Number
2 up
7,
and into a position of
Baggio.
real strength.
Number
Well, that's
17,
really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm
Coming on
down.
the field,
But they'll need to do that
number
pretty
4,
quickly. It's
PK.
composure from here.
Number 22,
Thuram.
Hadrian.
He can run onto
Number
that.
5, Mohamed Salah. Number 19, Mbappe.
And it's
Number
Seedorf.
2, Frenkie de Jong. Substitution in
Ajax
progress.
still have the cards to affect this game.
70,987.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pedri. Mateus. Now it's Thuram. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. Chouameni. Not the most accurate pass. De Jong. Griezmann. Mohamed Salah. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, what a ball! And they're quick to get it back. Mohamed Salah. And he's taking no chances there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tomiyasu is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Mohamed Salah, he is through here. Showing good feet. Played back in. Mohamed Salah! They've done it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Fiddles it through. And the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And we have our very first corner. Mohamed Salah with the short one.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's managed to get free. Thuram. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Four
Oh,
added
nicely
minutes has been
intercepted.
indicated.
He could be in here. He shapes to shoot! Griezmann. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, that's a fine interception. Tomiyasu. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Ajax have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Now it's Mbappe.
Zico.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Iniesta.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Chooses to go back. Heads it! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Iniesta. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. More and more pressure on the ball here. Hernandez.
Zico.
Now Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Tomiyasu. Pedri. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Zico. He's found the way through. Foot in. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Drogba. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pedri. Mbappe. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Goulet, certainly one of the players of the week. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goulet, who's set up one goal so far. David Villa, chance here to counter. And it's Zico. And here's Drogba. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Zico. Now it's Drogba. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Half an hour played now. Well read, nice interception. Hernandez. Goulet takes control of it and he's on the move. Rodri. Hernandez. Opts to play it back. Hits one! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And in with a header! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Closing in on... Woola! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can
Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Chouameni. And here's Iniesta.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
David Villa. Bellingham. And it's Drogba. Oh, delightful ball. Iniesta. Rodri. There's the whistle for half-time. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution for Ajax, number 5. Iniesta.
Madrid get the second half
Coming
going.
on the field is number 9,
Jimenez. Ajax different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thuram cuts it out. Oh, played through for the wide man. Pedri. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Drogba.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pedri. Oh, great chance. Mbappe! He can get that clear. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, great! Tries a shot! Goal! Ajax! And the comeback is complete! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Ajax go into the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Ajax still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Drogba. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well,
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now the finish! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Ajax. Number
Size
7,
really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 17, Goulet. Number 22, Mbappe. Number 6, Pedri. Coming on the field,
Musiala with the short
number
one.
13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 23,
And the finish!
Griezmann. Number 42, Musiala.
Good spot, he's seen
Number 25,
chance!
Mateo.
There it is!
Substitution.
Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rijkaard proves too strong. Mateus. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bellingham is there to clear. That's the throw. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Ajax merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks... Griezmann! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Musiala. Musiala stood his ground strongly. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Haaland. And it's Fernando Torres. Just eases him off the ball. Rummenigge.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez calmly anticipates.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, that looks a decent ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now he's off and running. Bellingham. And that's that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jorginho, the kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And here's Messi. Pedri. That's good running with the ball. Can he put it away? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
Jorginho. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
They've played it short. Iniesta. And now they can spring out of defence. Griezmann. That's a good run down the left. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Rodri. Oh, that's an inviting ball. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Beckham could try cutting inside here. Pedri. So it is still 0-0. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Griezmann receives it in a wide position. No way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chouameni. Pull it. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Griezmann. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri. Now Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to...
And Hullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Iniesta. Batistuta. It's a good ball out wide. Beckham has it in a wide position. Quick look, then plays it in. Iniesta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hoisted in. He can run onto that. And the shot! Goal! Ajax! First blood drawn. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's got the shot away! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Ajax are now... He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Chouameni, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Messi, there's the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pedri. And it's Iniesta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been it. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Ajax are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Some resolute defending there.
Oh, really well played.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Real chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Beckham. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Ajax clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Backward it goes. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 59 minutes de jeu par le numéro 18. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So is this the start of a comeback?
Le numéro 1.
Ajax do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Pour ce match, 71
Here's
898.
Rodri. That has been slung wide. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries a shot! It's in! And surely that settles it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Ajax blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Jorginho. David Villa. He's looking wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's on his way! Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Griezmann. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Griezmann.
Griezmann, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Griezmann. Can he stop it going out? Into the last quarter of an hour. Rodri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bit too much weight on the pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bellingham. Rodri. Messi. Tomiyasu. Rodri. Fiddles it through. Griezmann. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
We
9,
have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
le numéro 20, le numéro 6.
Beckham
À leur place,
moves short.
le numéro 7, le numéro 8, le numéro 24.
Ajax
Changement
are
en
looking
cours.
to go forward now. Goulet. Adams looking to get on the end of this. He has found the way through. Goulet. He is just caressing the ball. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Temps additionnel.
Goulet
3
unable
minutes.
to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passes short and sharp. Beckham. And he's found... Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No way through. Pedri. Can he get it through?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Chouameni deals with that comfortably.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
That has not gone well. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi. Pedri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's had a shot! Goal! Ajax! And That will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Tchouaméni. And here's Messi. Messi touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Ajax are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Tchouaméni concedes a free kick for that. Maldini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Look at the space here, and he's away. Messi! Tchouaméni, backward it goes. Strokes it back.
Modern football.
He's had a hit! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Tchouaméni, and he welcomes it in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Hullet. Tchouaméni. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Hullet. Law. 30 minutes gone. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Messi. Law. Barcelona have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Crossbar comes to the rescue. That was travelling.
Oh, there was real venom behind that. All the keeper could do was watch it sail by.
Stood up well to him there. Well, there's a probing ball. Ajax looking to pass their way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tchouaméni. And here's Messi. Mbappe gets into some space. No way through, so back it comes. Law.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. The message is clear. None shall pass.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Hullet. Pirlo. Pedri. Mbappe. Oh, good read. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Ajax in control at half-time, 2-0. That gets things going for the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. Goulet. And here's Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Pirlo. Law.
This is the time you need that pace.
Knocks it out wide. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Goulet. Looking for options for movement. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nicely aimed pass. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. That's a good run down the left. And it's Messi. Oh, nice touch. He has found the way through. That is lovely. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Maldini. Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Messi. Shot could be on. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten stood his ground strongly. Rodri. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pinches it off him. Chouameni. Oh, easy pickings there. Law. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Hullet. Messi. Great hit! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
Ajax
Ajax.
Clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
El dorsal 17.
Ajax find a position of real strength now. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. He's got away. Messi. Now the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ajax are coasting towards victory. He's going for goal! And he's following up! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Law at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Interesting ball. Messi. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Habrá
Pedri.
2 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Mbappe. Pedri. And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply